So I'm shooting this video while I do my hair as I get ready for my day. I have a meeting this morning via Microsoft Teams. And apparently, as my manager likes to remind us, that as part of our work from home contract that we all signed and to agree to work from home was that that cameras were required when we're having meetings with management. So I most people do not turn their cameras on, but as my manager also reminded us that we want to continue working from home, so we have to follow the rules. And because if we want to continue working from home, we have to follow the rules so that they can see that we are following the rules. I keep saying follow the rules, but that's just what it is. It's what they keep pumping out to us. But we have to follow the rules so that we can be allowed to, so that they can see that we're being productive and we're abiding by rules, so that we can continue to work from home. Because ultimately, that's what we want. We want to be able to continue to work from home for the long term, if not permanently, definitely for a longer portion of time until we get some sort of whatever herd immunity or whatever we're supposed to be striving for with this coronavirus and COVID-19 pandemic. But anywho, I just wanted to come on real quick because I wanted to talk about something that had occurred in this ever-changing lifestyle of my new life as a widow and a widowed mom, more specifically. I was having a conversation with my son, who is 19 now, and he was 18 when my husband passed. His father passed. And so one thing that he brought up to me was that his dad told him that whatever, if anything ever happened to him, that he would become the man of the house and he would have to take care of me and his sisters, my two daughters, who are now 14 and 15. So we were having a discussion, not about that specifically, but about my son staying up to all hours of the morning, because I could hear him walking around and I can hear him. All right, so it's, I think the next day, too, I don't know. It's after work, but I wanted to come back and finish this video, just to finish this discussion that I started. So like I said, I was having a conversation with my son about him staying up because I could hear him walking around the house, up and down, not up and down the stairs, but I could hear him in the kitchen, then I can hear him on the stairs, and then I hear him in the bathroom, because their bathroom, the hallway bathroom, is like right outside my room. So I can hear him through the vent, you know what I mean? And, I asked him, I said, why are you up till like 2 in the morning? Y'all forgive me for being all in my eyes and whatnot, but I'm tired. So I asked him, why are you up all hours of the night and in the morning, early morning? And that's when he went into the whole, daddy said that he had to be the man of the house, and so he was staying up to protect the house. And I'm like, baby, no, that's not your responsibility. I said, your father stayed up at certain hours of the night because that's just the type of dude he was. He was a night owl like that. But also, I had to explain to him, I said, your father had different responsibilities than you do. Your father was a husband and a father of 3. He was a homeowner. He had 2 dogs. He had a whole lot of responsibilities that he was responsible for, a lot of things he was responsible for. And so, that's partly what kept him up at night. But you're 19 years old. That's not your responsibility. You can't possibly attempt to take care of me and protect it. What do you think you're going to do at 2 in the morning if somebody tried to come in the house, somebody can try to come in the house at 4 in the morning, then what? You know, you can't stay up all hours of the night calling yourself protecting the house. And so that's when you was telling me, you know, because that's what Dad did. And so he felt like, you know, he had to do the same thing to protect the house. And I'm like, no, baby, you know. So I went into a conversation with him about faith and how, you know, that's our protection. And that, you know, his responsibility, the way he helps secure the house is making sure the doors are locked when, you know, he's comes in and out of the house. You know, before we go to bed at night, when we finish downstairs in the kitchen, we cleaned up everything, that we make sure windows have been closed and locked, doors are locked. And you know, and plus we got two big old dogs. I got a English Mastiff and not an English Mastiff. That's not true. That's not true at all. I have an English Lab. I think that's what he's called. Yeah, I think that's what he's called, English Lab. And I have I have a Pit Lab. So, you know, I got two, you know, large dogs. You know, good luck to anyone that comes in here who doesn't belong. But you know, I was just having a conversation with him and just letting him know that that's not your responsibility to take care of us like that. That's not something that you could possibly do. You know, you help me take care of the house to a certain extent, but ultimately it's my responsibility to take care of the house. It's my responsibility to secure the house. Also, because something happens, they're going to be looking for the homeowner. They're not going to be looking for the man of the house, the so-called man of the house. I said, and you're not the man of my house. The man of my house passed away. So there is no man of the house, you know. You are a young man who is the son of the lady of the house. You know, and I was trying to do it and have that conversation with him in such a way that I didn't want him to feel like I was demoting him or disrespecting him or anything like that. But no, baby, you can't be the man of mommy's house, because if you're gonna be the man of the house, then you need to be paying these bills. You know, I need to put the mortgage in your name. You know, you know what I mean. You know, I need to be the one just going to school and whatnot, and that be my only responsibility. Nah, son, you're not the man of the house. You're not. You know, and it was just an interesting conversation to have with him, and I just want, you know, was interested in how people would react to that. Do you consider, you know, a son, when there is no father, the man of the house? And no, not when I'm fully capable of taking care of my own house. No, we can't be the man of my house. You know, and he's an adult now, of age, at a certain age, but he's still a teenager. You know, he's just now learning about life, and he had a shocking blow to his life. So I wouldn't try to put that type of responsibility on him. And it was just, you know, I'm so tired. But I was just having that conversation with him, and I just wanted him to know that, you know, that's not for you to do. That's not his responsibility to attempt to take care of the house. That's not his responsibility to feel like he has to protect me and protect the house and stay. Certainly not to the point where you staying up at 2 in the morning when you know you got to get up in the morning you got responsibilities in the house. So not to mention you got classes you got to take. So it's like, nah, boo, you're not the man of the house. And I would encourage all mothers who, whether you're widowed, single mom, divorced, whatever your classification is, and there's your spouse, your children's father, your ex-husband, whatever, if he's no longer in the home, please do not make your sons the man of the house. Please do not put that pressure on a child to tell them that they will have to become the man of the house or be the man of the house, or they will be the man of the house, and that they have certain responsibilities. Mm-mm. That's not fair to them. That's not fair to them. Don't put that pressure on them. That's not their responsibility. Depending on this, certainly depending on the age of your child, don't make a 10-year-old feel like he's got to do all of this stuff. He's got to grow. He's already got to grow up so fast because, their father may not be there, or they had their father, then he passed away, or whatever it was. But like my son, he's 19, and he lost his father just after he turned, less than 6 months after he turned 18. And it's a shocking blow to in life in general. But then when you just trying to find your manhood and what life really is going to be like for you as a man, and then your father passes away, and then you got the added pressure of supposedly being the man of the house now. Mm-mm. No, no, son. No, son. You're not the man of the house. You're not the man of the house. You help me in the ways that I need you to help me. But the man of the house pays the bills. The man of the house would be working while I, stay home and do what I do, if you want to be the man of the house. So the man of the house is in relationship with the woman of the house. And clearly that is not us. So I had to let my son know that he was not the man of the house. And I would encourage, again, all mothers of sons where the father is not in the household, please do not make your sons the man of the house. They are not. That's not their responsibility. They will become the man of the house when they build their own house, when they have their own spouse and children and family. So I just wanted to share that because that's what's going on in my world. So that's all.